Here we go, Savers. This is usually the Savers I leave with a ton of video games. Not necessarily counting on that today because I've wiped them out in the last few weeks, but nonetheless, it is half off day. Let's go. Now I gotta go back to the van and get my face mask. Is anybody else getting tired of this? It's not that I'm getting tired of wearing a face mask. I understand the need for it, and I hope everyone is wearing their face masks. But I am a forgetful person. That's all there is to this. I can't remember which way's up. I can't remember where I put it. I can't remember to take it with me. I bet you $100 right now it's in my pocket. Phone, bag of Pokemon cards, bandana in case I lose the face mask. It's not in my pockets. Where is it? I'm having a nervous breakdown. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea. None. I think I've lost my face mask. I think maybe, yep, I've laid it down in the back of the van when we were coming out of it. So I need to get like a necklace, yes, like for sunglasses to put around it, keep it around my neck, because otherwise I'm gonna lose it. All right, phone back in my pocket, keys back in my pocket, bandana back in the back pocket. I'm losing my GD mind, okay? Whoa.
Ooh, this is pretty. I can't tell how old it is. It doesn't look like terribly new though, but you know, $3, not bad. I'll totally get that. Ooh, that's a good one. I think she's coming home with me. Sell these for about $50 a piece in my booth. I've got quite a few of them in there, but it doesn't hurt to have more of them for whenever they do sell. Just replace them real quick. So we're gonna grab that for sure, but I'm probably gonna need a cart.
See if there's anything on the regular shelf. Not really. That though.
We might have spotted some club pans, but I've never seen them in this color before. That's really beautiful. Let's see. They're not club pans, but they are very pretty. Not looking through the lid. See the Dutch oven down here too. This is really nice. All dinged up. It's got Teflon in the middle of it. I'm not fond of the Teflon myself, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, 2 days in a row.
Stickers on the big one. Here.
So excited! They're only like $1 for both of them. Oh, I'm so excited!
Okay, Hannah, make a wish right now before we go into this Savers. What is it you're hoping to find?
Jeans.
Jeans? All right, may your wishes come true. I'm not even gonna make a wish. I hope I find something.
You're just not picky?
Yeah, like yesterday's video, or a couple days ago on a video, I went home with next to nothing, which doesn't happen to me quite as much as it does her. So I got a little bit of taste of your sadness.
It sucks.
It sucks. I don't want it to happen again, ever.
Well, looks like my dream came true. I found a pair of jeans and they're only gonna be like $2. So that's, you know, wish granted. It's fine. One pair is fine. One pair is better than no pair. I hope I find another pair, but I'm almost to the end of the line here. So I'm not, whoop, wait, nah. Close, but not quite. Don't have my hopes up. That's all I'm saying. It's fine. Don't get greedy, Hannah. Don't get greedy.
I don't know if this is in her price range, but we're gonna see if Hannah wants this. hard part's gonna be finding her. Not really sure. Hannah. Oh, Hannah. She's just not here. She usually does dishes first, so I'm kind of surprised she didn't see this already. She must have went and did jeans first. That or she left me here, which is kind of scary. Should I start shouting for her, maybe? Hannah. Funny part is, no one can hardly tell it's me shouting because the mask. There she is, I found her. She's doing a clip. It's probably gonna all be for nothing because it's gonna be out of her price range. I don't know, don't get too excited. Is it supposed to be the pink one?
It looks orange, doesn't it?
It does, but is that because it's faded or?
I don't know. I'll have to look because this doesn't look like the pink one.
Yeah, I don't know either, but you figure it out.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
This is both exciting and a bit of a letdown. Whenever I sell Nerf guns, these are usually really nice incentives. You fill one of these with darts, but this is busted because the latch is broken, but it's only $2, so I'm gonna get it anyways. I'll do some sort of fixed job on it and make it semi-desirable.
Some decanters here that are really pretty. I like those. Ooh, look at that one. That looks very science-y. I like that. Oh, we got another one that just says bourbon. I wonder if that was for bourbon. Oh, look. It's a little rabbit in a bowl. He's cute.
Guess maybe I'll get that one.
Has anybody ever wanted a little school bell outside their house? It's kind of cute. Nice little doorbell.
What kind of jeans did you find?
Some Lee jeans.
Some Lee. You gonna cut those in half and sew them to another pair?
Not this pair.
You gonna Franken Hannah these?
Oh, I just smacked it. Whap.
One of these days, we're gonna have to make a compilation of you getting smacked in the face with stuff.
It'd probably be a very, unfortunately, large compilation.
I will say, I was a little bit worried about this time of year rolling around. This time last year, we were making videos, we were making daily videos, but they were pretty much just me going to a thrift store or two, buying video games, filming my hands, and then voicing over the footage that I shot. A lot less complicated than these videos. So in terms of it being hot, especially as hot as it is now, last year I just kind of didn't worry about it. I was on my own, I powered through it, and I just tried to get through it because the heat here gets so intense. Like it's 111, 12, 13 degrees Fahrenheit right now this week. It's like the hottest week. I read news reports this morning that over in Death Valley in California, it's 134 degrees or something wild, some record-breaking number. And so, I don't know, I'm worried about this time of year getting here because it's hot. I mean, it's pretty miserable. It's impossible not to have a coating of sweat on you right now. And I don't know, but we're in the peak couple weeks right now, this week, next week, and it should be over. And I think we weathered it. It does suck, but I don't think it's gonna kill us. And I don't know, I'm okay. Are you?
I'm a little soupy, but I'm fine.
But like you're not miserable, yeah.
No.
That's what I was worried about because we're working a lot harder than I did this time last year on these videos. So I was worried about that because we're cranking out a lot of content right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad it's not a little bit worse. But oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. It doesn't help at all. No. All right, guys, we are home. We are about to do the wrap up for this video, but I just want to tell you real quick, you might have noticed that the thrifting portion of this video was a little bit shorter than normal. Normally, the thrifting segments on our channel can be upwards of 30, 45 minutes, but here's what's going on. I'll let you in on a little secret between you and me. We are about to hit the road. We're about to take another trip. We've got, honestly, I think some mind-blowing things planned for this trip that we're about to take. I hope you're excited for it. I don't really want to give away too much and make you too excited yet because we've got a few more days here at home before we can go get on the road. But in the course of the next few days, we're going to probably scrunch down the thrifting time just a little bit. But please, still come back and watch because the stuff that we've got for the next few days videos, especially today's video, is pretty awesome. You're going to want to come back. You're going to want to see it. But I just wanted to let you know, next few days going to be a little bit of crunch time. We got to prepare for our road trip. I've got a bunch of work I'm going to do in the van, I think, on tomorrow's video, so definitely come back for that. Lots of cool stuff coming. But what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to bring up Instagram, and we're going to look at some of you guys' find for the last week or so. I want to say before we get this started, this has become very quickly my favorite segment we do on this channel. I love looking at what you guys bring home from the thrift, from yard sales, etc. This channel's been a kind of, I think, one-sided for a long time. You guys come and watch and see what Hannah and I find at the thrift, and we very rarely get a really great look at what you guys got. We've had a public Discord for the longest time, which you should join if you haven't already, but it's never... It's okay, it's cool. I love having our Discord, but it's not enough. It doesn't scratch the itch enough. I really want an up close and personal look at what you guys get at the thrift. And I think this new social media drive we're doing does this really well. You guys go out thrifting, yard selling, etc. You buy video games or dishes or anything it is. Honestly, if it's bought at Walmart and it still has something to do with what's going on here, I want you to post that stuff on social media, #TrashLife, and maybe even go over to our merch store and buy a #TrashLife t-shirt and wear that while you take those pics. And we'll show it off on the channel as we go. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty cool also about having started the social media campaign we're doing. We all but own the #TrashLife hashtag. If you go search the trash tag, that was an awesome slip of the tongue. Actually, I'll just go back. So these are the recent posts for #TrashLife. You can see some stuff that's probably not meant for us. I hate to wrongfully assume, but like, I doubt this tattoo or this picture of a child and things of that nature are for our hashtag. But you can see most of it is. Most of it's video games and thrifted stuff. So it's pretty cool. You guys are doing this enough that we've almost taken ownership. That's a terrible way to put it, but we've almost taken ownership of this hashtag. It's ours. We own this hashtag. So let's go through some of these today. I'm just gonna do Instagram today. I think we did our Discord yesterday, and that's how it's gonna work. And this first find by CJ Thrift Finds is pretty interesting. Is that a dinosaur? Yeah, Jurassic World Mosar. Is that the dinosaur they genetically made, or is that a normal dinosaur? I don't remember. I'm not as up on the dinosaurs as I was when I was 8. Used to could point any of them out. Pretty interested in that nice little PlayStation book in the back also. Good finds, good start. Matt resells. You found an in-box Halo 360. Beautiful. Oh, and NCAA 14. I would almost wager most days that we've done this, that we've showed off to you guys as hashtags, there has been NCAA 14. I mean, it's nice that resells so well, because I think we've brought it home and flipped it like 10 times on the channel. Like, it's just, it shows up a lot. And it seems to be showing up a lot for you guys too. Lots of SmackDown, lots of wrestling games. That's awesome. I swear to you, I'm not kidding. There's a video from like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I brought home all 4 of those. So same Santan Valley. Oh, I thought your name was Santan Valley. Your name is AZ Vintage. That's cool. It's cool that you brought that home here in town, and so did I. It just means there's a lot of wrestling games going on. Hannah's walking in the door. Hi, Hannah's home. Hello. And then also 42 games found Eternal Darkness. Thank you, Goodwill is right. That's sweet for a Goodwill find. This guy in Arizona also brought home some Care Bears, which I can appreciate. Our toy booths have been selling out of anything Care Bears that I put in there. I don't know that this this social media post was meant for our hashtag, but I'm happy to see it nonetheless. There's a bear digging in the trash. That's a mood, as Hannah would say. That's a nice find. Wonder Woman cups, that kind of stuff's been selling really well in our antique malls as well. Now here's a haul. Vault Specimen says this was a Saturday haul. I'm assuming yard sales? Maybe not. I never thought I'd have this luck. I guess I'm getting pretty good at this. #TrashLife, #RetroGamer. Yeah, that's not a bad haul at all. That is up there. You got an Xbox, a PlayStation 2, GameCube, PlayStation, a yellow Game Boy, which, much like, and all those games one day. That's up there. That's up there as a good haul. That might be find of the day. What else do we have? Now this has to be from the bins. Sort in the games. So cheap game. You have to let us know. Comment below This looks like a haul from the Goodwill bins, or maybe this is just your stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to be understanding that. Maybe this is just your stuff, and you're just sorting it. Which same. I've got a big basket of a mess of stuff that needs to be done the same thing to it. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at all those Dragon Ball Z VHS. I'm a little bit jealous. I've got a few of those, but there's a few there I don't recognize. So you've got some good ones there. Is the rest of that anime? I really need to start doing this on a laptop. I can't see too close on some of that. Here we go. Sterling Silver brought home some Skylanders. And you know what? I love seeing this too because I've got almost all of those. That big musket dude that's doing Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back. I don't know why I call that the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've never seen that one, so that's one I'm unfamiliar with. But otherwise, good finds. Couple superchargers there. I'm into it. All right, someone brought home a Game Genie. Been seeing a lot of that going on lately. On the channel, some friends of ours a couple weeks ago brought home a Game Genie inbox. It's crazy how much of that stuff keeps turning up. All right, let's do a couple more, and then let's get this video wrapped up. Woozy Thrifts, just big stacks of games. I appreciate the heck out of you guys hashtagging all these so I get to see them too, because I'm just as excited about my finds. And heck, even more so, like, don't get me wrong, today, as far as bringing home games, I brought home 2 games and I'm just ecstatic to have 2 inbox games, and that's awesome. But like, there's plenty of days that I come home and it's like a couple Wii games that are cool to put in the collection, but they're nothing exciting. So at least then I'm able to come look at what you guys found and get really excited. And that looks like it's gonna be it. So you guys, thanks for hashtagging that. Hannah's back. Let me see. Hannah just walked in the door with the goods. That's a big bag of cat food.
30 pounds.
30 pounds. Hannah's strong. All right. Now that Hannah's got the cat food, I guess we can have a snack and get to the wrap up. So let's wrap this video up.
We eating cat food?
No, we're not. Yes. Okay, let's talk about the stuff that we got today. Say hello to Big Pantar. Did you come in here just to bug us? He never comes in here until we start recording. He knows what's up. He's just camera hungry. That's what it is. Let's talk about all the stuff that we got today at the thrift. Not a lot in terms of quantity, but there's plenty here that I'm excited to talk about. Got some Pokemon cards, some dishes, just a little bit of everything, and there's a couple games. I just kind of bought them, not knowing the value. They seemed good enough. I knew they were worth at least what I was going to pay because they were half off. A couple inbox complete retro games. So we'll see how I did today when we get to those. I'll scan them here in front of you. We'll talk about how much they're worth. So that'll be exciting. But for now, let's talk about what we got. What did you get?
Ooh, I'll start with this.
That doesn't look usable. It looks like it belongs on a pedestal.
It's so pretty.
Very
that
nice.
means it works.
I
Imagine
like
rolling your biscuits like that. Just zing.
Rolling your biscuits. Let's put that on a t-shirt.
That's beautiful.
Did you get this to put in your dishes booth?
I did.
Okay.
The vintage rolling pins are like definitely something that sells, but not for a ton.
I mean, yeah, you've been selling a few, so when they come through that cheap, they're probably worth picking up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dart box for Nerf darts. There's probably going to be a little less resale value in that because it's broken, so I'll probably fuse a piece of plastic to it just to make it functional and paint it. And my nephews have been asking for some mega Nerf darts. Ooh. So I'll probably just fill this up with my stock, my personal stock, take it home to them.
Your brother's gonna love that.
I'm gonna be the best uncle ever. No, he told me they needed some. I asked him if they needed any darts. He said, well, if you got any of the big mega ones, they do. So
supportive father.
I said, I got you. I bring them home by the bag load. All right, what else did you get?
Ooh, okay. I got some good stuff today.
Okay, let me show the camera. This is huge.
This biggin.
I get excited every time she brings these home because they just sell so well.
They do, and they sell for $50 a pop. It's wonderful.
You only paid $5 for this too.
Yes.
That's good.
That's a good profit
And
margin.
what brand is this?
And that is Corning Visions.
Okay, so it's made by Corningware, but it's their amber line.
Yes.
Is all the Visions amber? We don't know for sure.
I don't think so. I think there are some clear ones.
Okay, but it's see-through glass nonetheless.
It's cookware,
mostly.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll go through some of the games that aren't as fancy. I just picked up a copy of NASCAR 98, PlayStation 1 collection filler. Happy enough about that.
Okay, I got not one, but 2 Disney Cups.
And how many did you bring home yesterday?
4.
You brought both of these home yesterday.
I did, yeah. So these are duplicates, but I am not mad about that.
I'm starting to feel like if you found nothing but those, we'd still make money.
Yeah,
every time you put one in your antique booth, it's gone in the next couple days.
They're great.
Another game. It was cheap enough because it was half off day, so I just picked it up. The disc is in good shape, although it's missing its manual. But we did just drop off a huge shipment of games at one of our toy booths, and we're about to go to another one to fill it up. So it'll probably just get a price tag put on it and dropped off at the toy booth for someone else to buy.
Tripled the games that were in that booth already.
Oh yeah, we're gonna in that one we did. We put a bunch of games in there. So what else did you get?
I think I got one thing here. My pair of jeans I asked for.
The ones that you asked the universe for?
I did, and they were like, sure, we'll throw you a bone.
Okay.
These are vintage Lee jeans. They are just the Western style, and they don't sell for a time, but they do sell, so they're good.
Well, I bought one baggie of stuff. There's some Pokemon cards here. We'll see what's in there, but I was actually more excited about the itty bitty Rubik's Cube. Listen, there's a Rubik's Cube World Championship documentary on Netflix. I give it a high recommend. It made me cry like twice. But that was cool. And there's another one of those like undo it puzzles in here, but it's not really put together, so
someone already undid it, and now they don't know how to put it back together.
Yeah, I'd have to look on how to put it together, but I'm not that interested in those as I am the Rubik's Cubes. But Pokemon cards, let's see if there's anything good. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, no. There's nothing. So there's one just foil. These are all common, but I've actually never seen whatever this mechanic is, I can tell I don't know the name for it, but I can tell it is. So they now print Pokemon cards that are two types in one. And that's always kind of been a thing, because like you'll randomly get a Pokemon that you're used to being one type, but there'll be a water version of it or something because it's kind of a hybrid. But I've never seen them. I've been out of Pokemon long enough. I've never seen them two-tone a card like that.
That's a super cool card.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I didn't know they were doing that. I don't know how new that is, what set that was from. I'll have to give that a Google because I didn't know that was something they did. That's of all the Pokemon cards we've brought home in the recent months. It's the only time I've seen that. Is that everything you got?
That is.
Okay.
Small but mighty.
All right. So a couple more games: Mortal Kombat, DC Universe. Let's go. And then Midnight Club, Los Angeles. I've never played this. I've never played Los Angeles. I'm really kind of curious. So it is made by Rockstar. Of course, Rockstar, as you know, makes Grand Theft Auto. And I played Grand Theft Auto 5 was probably out for 2 or 3 years before we went to California for the first time. And it was amazing driving around LA and seeing how much of it looked just like the game did, like Santa Monica Pier and stuff. Yeah, it's very strange. I kind of want to see what it looks like in this game, just because. All right, that's all the stuff. Now, I've got 2 video games here I'm very excited about. This one is not that exciting. I definitely would not have been exciting had I paid $24.99 for it, because I think the inbox value is probably close to that. I think they looked it up on eBay and put it for the selling price. But we're going to find out. We're going to see if I did all right. I'm hoping that I did. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing that the guy looks like Hagrid and Dumbledore put together.
A fusion of Dumbledore and Hagrid. Okay. Well, you be the judge. Is that Hagrid door?
It is,
Dumbledore. We're going to scan it and see how well I did. I'm really not sure. You want to take a guess how much it's worth?
I'm going to say it's probably 25.
Here we go. Scan. It's 19. So I paid $10, $11 for it. Or I guess I paid, yeah. So it wasn't bad. I didn't do too bad. It's a $19 complete in box game. But this is it's got a little scratchy around the edges, but otherwise it's in good shape. And everything's in the box, so that was pretty exciting. Now, I am not up to speed on Genesis games like I am a lot of other consoles. So I have no idea what this game is. I don't know if I should play it. Maybe you guys should let me know in the comments below. I do love Dynasty Warriors and that type of game, and this looks kind of like those tactic games, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but it's called Romance 3 of the Three Kingdoms. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3, I guess. Dragon of Destiny. It looks great. Like, I'm going to definitely front face this on a shelf. I'm very excited. But I paid $10 because it was half off $19.99. Let's give it a little scansies. You want to guess? Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Take a guess.
I'm going to go with 35.
Whoa!
Am I good?
36.
Nice!
Good guess. $36 game. So I don't Ooh, and it's like super completed box. It's got the mail-in thing. It's got a poster, and the manual, and the game is in mint condition. I'm gonna have to put this in. Let's gently look at the poster.
I feel like I have to reiterate. I did not see that.
You're just a good guesser. Okay, I love this because the artwork on one side, and that's sweet artwork. I don't like framing up the stuff that belongs in a case, but if I ever find another copy of this poster, I might. And then on the back is like a map of, I guess, of the Three Kingdoms, which is pretty awesome. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Love with romance.
Well, you know, it's not very often I bring in a complete in-box Sega game. Like, I think one of the first in-box Sega games I brought home, if not the first on this channel, we were at the Goodwill bins and I found a Ren and Stimpy game in equally lovely condition. They stuck a sticker on there with my name on it.
Well.
And that was like life-changing because I didn't have any at the time. And I'm looking over here, I think I've got 10 or 12 in-box Sega games, all from the Thrift. Well, mostly from the Thrift. There's a couple you guys have sent me, but then I've probably got another huge handful of loose ones. I don't know exactly where my Sega numbers end up right now, but that one's awesome. That might that's not going to be my most valuable Sega Genesis game, but it's up there. Well, it's because I have Streets of Rage 2, 3, which is like $100-something game, so it's not all the way up there, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this is my favorite looking one. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that's my favorite looking Sega Genesis game, and I think I'll actually play it. It looks like something I'd like to play. What do you guys think? Comment below. What's your favorite thing that we brought home today? Video game? Is it one of the dishes? Are you into the Disney cups like Hannah? What's your favorite thing you brought home?
Probably the Disney cups. I'm just always ecstatic when I can find these. We hype them up so much. I sell them for $6 a piece.
Yeah.
That's not a huge profit margin, but it's just so exciting when you find them. And you're like, oh my gosh!
Yeah, and they're cheap enough that makes sense. Because we don't mess with stuff a lot. A lot of the times you guys will comment and say, oh, you missed this. It's worth $20. And it's like, well, no, we didn't miss it. We know it's worth $20, but we don't like buying things for $5 and selling for $20 too much. We definitely do a lot more of that now that we have these antique malls that we sell in, because stuff like that, Hannah's better off having a shelf full of it. People will buy more and more if she has shelf full. So this is more like eye candy than it is like, we're not trying to make money off these. We're trying to lure you in. Like our Pokemon cards in my toy booth. They're sitting right there on that front row for you to go, oh, I have to go in this booth, you know? Like, that's what these are. Because the collectors in those antique malls, they're in there looking for that stuff. So hopefully they're grabbing this.
And they're like, oh, that $30 Afghan's really pretty too. I'll grab that.
Exactly. Or more specifically for these, like, oh, I'm here for these. I want to buy a couple for my set. And then like, oh, wait, there's a $20 Mickey figure or telephone. I don't know what else we sell. But that was awesome. My find of the day, of course. I'd be ashamed to say anything else. Pumped.
Very nice.
All right, so that's not all we're going to do today. Let's open up this package before we get out of here. This is from who? Okay, so username bargain9160, addressed to moi. Listen, I don't know. Well, okay. I'm not going to try to guess what it is, but there's certain aspects of this that you can feel.
It's thin and flat.
Well, I'm very curious, you know. This is like a bit more odd than the normal package that we get.
They shoved it in our tiny little P.O. box, like a taco.
All right, here we go. See if there is a note.
Ooh.
There is a note. Hold on. Okay, so it's a sketchbook with a note on it. You mentioned you like to sketch things up before you build them, so here's your very own sketchbook. Enjoy, your friend Rose from Guam.
Rose!
She bamboozled us again. So Rose sent Hannah on a couple videos ago. She sent you Sackboy, which he's on display in our room, so I don't have him out here. She decided to send me something too. I do. I'm a terrible drawer. I don't know how to explain it. I'm really bad at it, but I do think that in a very visual way. So like when we did modifications to our van and stuff like that, I have a lot of sketchbooks. Let's just put it that way. A ton, and I fill them up quite regularly. Or even like if I'm gonna 3D print something, so like check out our website tindostrash.com. I've got some Game Boy and other handheld display stands that you can buy from our merch store, and like when I'm drawing those up, a lot of people, the people that are good at it, they get on the computer software and really sketch it out down to the micrometer. And that's cool, but I'm not good at that. I'm just good at drawing an ugly square, writing exactly what the dimensions are, and then when I go into a software to make it, I just type in what I wrote down. That's very much so how my brain works. So this will get used, very much so.
It's really funny that that came now, because the last time you needed to sketch something, which was for a van, you're like, "Where's my sketchbook?" I'm like, "I don't know. Here's mine."
Well,
and so I have a beautiful
Yeah.
drawing of our van with like the circle with the stick out of it for the steering wheel.
Yeah. I'm not sure if beautiful is the word I would use.
No,
But
I was being sarcastic.
yeah, I don't draw well, but I do have a meticulousness for measuring accurately and getting dimensions right, and that's what the sketch. Yeah, that's what sketches are for, just to have it in your head, and if you can draw what's in your head, you have proof that it exists and that you're not just making stuff up. So. Thank you so much, Rose. And you bamboozled us. I did not know this was from you.
You know, the second that you're like, "This is from username," and I was like, "I wonder if Rose sent us something from eBay again."
Yeah. So you knew. I didn't.
I just kind of had an inkling.
All right, well, that's funny. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hashtagging those posts, #TrashLife. We didn't wear any merch today. We're trying really hard to wear our merch in every single episode, so we have something to point to and reference, but that creates a problem because we have lots of favorite t-shirts.
We do.
So that's not going to happen a lot.
Like my Brooklyn Cats.
And also, I tear up t-shirts pretty easy, or I get, not tear them up, but I get them dirty by the time we get home or get on to others. So like, I just keep dirtying them and not being able to wear them every day. But you could wear one at least once a week, couldn't you? So go over to our merch store, check out the merch that we're making, get your order in before we leave for our road trip. We're kind of working on plans to perhaps still be able to ship them while we're on our road trip. So at any rate, try and support your boy and your girl. Check out our merch. Consider buying something. If nothing else, just put your eyeballs on it. Also, before we go, over on our Discord is a great place to be. I don't know what it was today. As of shooting this video, was Monday, and our Discord was nuts.
Yeah, we had a lot of new people.
Tons of people joined the Discord today. Tons of people were over there sharing their finds, which is weird for a Monday. Normally it's dead on Monday, but I think we're just kind of getting to a place where it's growing big enough. I haven't looked at the numbers in a little bit, but we flew past 500 people, members of our Discord a while back. We might be on to 700 or 800, which seems to be just enough people that there's almost always someone over there sharing what they found at the thrift, etc., etc. And I'm glad for some Monday thrifters to join, because we thrift every day of the week, and a large portion of our audience obviously does weekends and stuff, or yard sales are on the weekends, so a lot of our audience will be yard sale people. So to add to that, we would love to have you over in the Discord. The more the merrier. The more that Discord's buzzing, the more I'm motivated to go out and make these videos. So help us out, join the Discord, be a part of our community. And that's going to be it, except for us asking you to hit that subscribe button. Help us get all the way up to, what are we almost to? 6,000 subs?
Almost. You'll want to subscribe for the travel videos.
Subscribe for the travel videos that are coming up. They're coming up really soon. You definitely want to come back tomorrow too, because I think the prep for the trip is going to be a lot of fun too. I think you're going to like that. So subscribe. If you've been watching for a little while and you're enjoying what you see, hit that subscribe button. That's going to be it. The last thing I do want you to know is we post daily videos on this channel, so you can come back tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. I promise. Well, maybe I shouldn't promise. I don't know what the universe is going to do to me, but I have the plans to post daily videos for as long as possible. So thanks for hanging out. Come back tomorrow, and until then, peace out.